بصير خلق السماوات والأرض بالحق. And he mentions this for those who are not clear in their faith. If you really know who Allah is so far, how He's introduced Himself, He says He created the skies and the earth with a purpose. بالحق. What did He say? What did He create in the previous ayah? He created all of you. When He said He created all of you, He said some of you believe, some of you don't believe. In the next ayah He said He created everything else, and everything else He created has a purpose. What do you think? He created you without a purpose? Did you forget that you have a purpose too? How can you not understand that your life is headed towards a questioning, a reckoning? You need to understand that you and I have a reason for which we are alive. There's a reason for which Allah has given us these few thousand days to live on this earth. These few years that we're going to be on this earth. There's a reason for which Allah put us here. You need to understand your purpose. Everything Allah does is with purpose. So you too. In another place in the Qur''aan He says, أَفَحَسِبْتُمْ أَنَّمَا خَلَقْنَاكُمْ عَبَثًا? Did you assume we created you with no point? Just out of play, I was just bored and I created human beings? No, I made you with a real reason. And by the way, you'll find the most ungrateful people say, yeah, God's just playing games, He just made us, whatever. You know, that's how they'll talk. They'll fulfill Allah's word to the T. This is what they will say and they'll say it. Allah even tells us what's going to come out of their mouth. Back in the Arabian desert and today sitting in a philosophy class in the university. What comes out of their mouth, Allah already knew. What will come out of it is nothing new. And you listen to it, and if you really know your book, then you will know, man, Allah does speak the truth. This guy, by spewing his poison, is fulfilling the word of Allah. SubhanAllah. So, فَمِنْكُمْ كَافِرٌ وَمِنْكُمْ مُؤْمِنٌ هُوَ الَّذِي خَلَقَ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ بِالْحَقِّ وَصَوَّرَكُمْ فَأَحْسَنَ صُوَرَكُمْ. What a beautiful transition. He molded you. Allah says He created the rest of the skies. He could have added, He created you too. But He's already said that before. He changed it. He said, وَصَوَّرَكُمْ. He molded you. Sawwara in Arabic is to fashion something, to mold something, to sculpt something, make a sculpture that's perfect and beautiful. He says, Allah Himself says, I did a really good job making you. He Himself is telling us. He takes pride in how beautifully He made us. You know what the ungrateful says? Why am I so fat? Why am I so skinny? Why am I so short? Why do I have freckles? Why do I have this? Why do I have that? How come I'm not smart like my brother? How come that one's rich and I'm poor? How come I don't have this and how come I don't have that? And you know what happens in this society, especially in modern society? And it's happening globally, not just in America. People start getting old, the hair starts going, start turning gray a little bit, right? Then you notice, wrinkles on your skin. So and this entire multi-million-dollar industry to make sure that you look like you did when you were 20, and you end up looking like a zombie, right? But they'll put hair implants on you, and they'll stretch your skin for you, and they'll tuck your belly in for you, and they'll do all these things to you, so maybe you can pretend you're still 25. Allah is saying, accept who you are. I think you're beautiful. Why do you think you're ugly? Why do you have to be so unhappy with yourself? هُوَ الَّذِي وَصَوَّرَكُمْ فَأَحْسَنَ صُوَرَكُمْ. He did a beautiful job with you. And molding is not just in the physical sense, even in our personalities or capabilities. Allah has given each and every one of us certain strengths, certain abilities, certain talents. He is the one who gave them to us. So when we don't appreciate what we've been given, then we're not appreciating Allah Himself, because He's the one who gave. Just like when somebody gives you a gift and you don't appreciate it, it's a disrespect to the one who gave you the gift. All of what we have been given is a gift from Allah Azza wa Jal. وَصَوَّرَكُمْ فَأَحْسَنَ صُوَرَكُمْ. And if you don't recognize that, وَإِلَيْهِ الْمَصِيرِ, you'll all be going back to Him anyway. Whether you take advantage of these gifts or not, they will have to be returned to the original owner. To Him is the final return eventually anyway.